I don't hear you often talk about rental property, and I was just kind of wanting to see what your thoughts were on rental properties, and if you had a model of like what percent of your portfolio you should kind of use for rental property investment, that kind of thing.
I like rental properties. I will say this, what I always say about rental properties: you're never going to own a stock portfolio. I should say never. Who knows what could happen? But very unlikely that is going to produce the same consistent income on a regular basis. If there's only one thing I don't like about them, and that's it, that is I wouldn't want people to own rental properties for the appreciation of value of that rental property. I think the days of the 80s and 90s of appreciation are gone, are long gone, as far as percentages go. But I don't think there's anything better to be building an income portfolio than having rental properties in them. But you've got to know the risk. First of all, you got to have the temperament, the understanding that you're going to be okay, that you want to be a landlord and you're okay with that. And you know a little bit about that and have the abilities to handle that properly, or willing to pay the 20% commission, which is nothing wrong with it, but paying the 20% commission for having somebody else handle all the day-to-day things of a rental property. I think that it's a fine investment from an income perspective. You have to understand that the rental property is only as good as your ability to carry it when you don't have a tenant in there. And if you don't have a tenant in there, and if you don't have a tenant, you can't pay the taxes or the debt service. If you have debt service and you're working to pay it off, you can't carry the taxes, insurance, and debt service, then you shouldn't have it. You shouldn't have it. Hey, I want to thank you for watching the clip. We sure do appreciate it. Would you go right now, click on that subscribe button if you haven't already. That helps us. We would appreciate it. Thanks again.